So welcome to Own and Disown, and tonight we're looking at the new retro arcade Neon. And what a glorious looking game it is. The skyline is very retro, psychedelic even, and it's a good game to look at. So if you don't know much about this game, it's an arcade game which you can customize. And if you click on customize, you can pick up different hats for use when you're doing multiplayer. Very handy, because otherwise all you can see is your goggles and your controllers. So that's pretty handy indeed. It's got plenty of options to play with. You've got options to change the resolution scale. That makes it sharper when you increase that, so that's great. There's lots of quality aspects you can change as well, and also configuring the sound, network settings, and so forth. So it has single player and multiplayer. So we'll take a look at single player now, and it's got two modes, classic and neon. We'll look at those in a bit, but first off, let's go into neon. So you immediately, jump into this very believable world, teleporting around you. You see very believable objects, and hey, let's get some coke. Yeah, you know what? Even those buttons work. That's great. It's fantastic. My kids actually came in here and they picked up this sign, and yeah, let's put that there. There's a spillage there, I believe. Those change machines, if only they were real, because I've been playing on them all day. So as soon as you go around the corner, you're greeted with like a myriad of lights. It's fantastic, and all these cabinets which you can fully customize with your own ROMs, your own games you want to play. Now, if you don't do that and you try to play straight away here, you put a coin, you're greeted with a message, please run the arcade builder, which I can show you later at the end of this video. Good instructions on Steam. It's easy to do, and it allows you to configure many things in this game. Each game has this, so you can go in and take the lobby, invite your friends, so you can have up to 6 people playing on the multiplayer. Taking a quick look around, you've got all these tapes that lying around, which are great, because you can customize the tapes with your own music. So here we've got the classic hoops game, trying to throw the balls in there. It's very, very odd, because the balls don't seem to have any weight. Then you've got this game here where you just throw the balls up the ramp and try and get some points. This is quite a fun game, actually. I know my kids love this game. And the physics is fantastic. It just bounces down, and the sound, the noises it makes is very realistic. It's a fun game, actually.
My job is secure. Everyone else wants it.
You can hear in the background there, there's a robot which goes around cleaning the carpet. There you go, there's that robot. Hey, come on, wake up. That's it. Go and clean the carpet. Now, if you look around here, you've got bowling as well. And the physics on this bowling is great. I mean, you can bowl it hard or slow, and the scoreboard at the top actually does show you the speed. So let's take a look around. Hey, there's a frisbee. I haven't seen that before. Let's give it a throw. Whoa! That worked pretty well. You can pick up beers. In fact, I think you can even throw beers down and try and knock down the pins. That one's so good. Let's try a can of Coke. Oh! I nearly got that. Alright, let's see if we can pick this robot up. Come on. You pest. Let's see if we can... Hey! He's gone, he's bouncing around somewhere. I can hear him. But I don't know where he's gone. Let's see if I can find him. Hey, there he is. Hey, stop bouncing around. Stay calm, robot. You also get games like the punch bag game. Hit it hard, and you get points for that. Sometimes it's a bit hard to punch because the controller goes through the ball, but still it's good. This one here is a fun one for the kids. They like it. Whacking the crocodiles on the head. You can play 2-player on this one, so it's, it's a bit more fun. You can race against each other to see who will get the best score. So the kids did like this one. It's an all-time favourite. Now, darts is a fun thing to do here, but it's very awkward to hold a dart. You know, realistically, you know. But you know, I think actually I'm playing better than I normally do, so that's a fun thing. I've always been a great fan of darts, so I do like that. You know, yes. Hey, I'm certainly doing better. Now, air hockey, great, and you know what? It looks absolutely superb. The physics on it is great. You know, the puck slides around beautifully, as does the handles. Now, I did play multiplayer on this, and the issue I had, I wasn't hosting it, so I was joining in on somebody else's arcade, and they were hitting it fine, the puck, but it was going through my bat, so most of the time. But I could stop the puck with my controller and just throw it back, and I did quite well doing that. But I don't know whether that is an internet issue or what, but you know, it's got great potential, good two-player game, and I think you know, everybody likes it. See how easy that the thing just you know, the bat just slides around. It's great, and the sound is great too, very realistic. You also have this zombie shooting game, which I think you're all familiar with. It's a two-player game, so which is great if you having a number of people around. Just to shoot the zombies, tilt the gun backwards like that to reload. You know, it's a classic, so that's a fun one too. So you also have cartridges for playing a Nintendo game, which you can configure. You see the Nintendo game console there on the bench, so you can configure all those and play them. So you know, it's limitless what you could do here. The Neon Arcade has been recently updated to include a bar, which is a great bar. Yeah, so it's a shame you can't sit down and you know, perhaps take a drink. It'd be great if beer would flow out, but then again, I suppose you'd be slipping all over the place on the floor. Safety first. So yeah, there's a number of drinks. Hey, want some Malibu? Nah, no, I don't. Hate that. So yeah, you can pick them up, throw them around. I wonder if I could throw anything at those cans of Coke up there. Oh, I'm going to give it a go. Let's have a look. Nope. I think it's a bit like a wall. Nope, they don't fall down at all. That's a shame. But still, it's good fun. You can pretend to be a barkeeper, perhaps even juggle. So this is one machine that I did configure with the, I think it's called Donkey Kong Jungle Nintendo game. So you can configure the front of the panel there. You know, I just put a Donkey Kong thing on. And you can do the sides. You know, it's useful because when you're walking around, it stands out, so you know where it is. So there you go. It's a fun game. It's actually, you know, pretty realistic. It's like actually being there, which is amazing, really. And I believe you can play two-player on these games too. So. Which is fun. Now, the one problem I did encounter when doing multiplayer on this is that if you're hosting it, you're playing it, that's fine, you can see it. But the person who's, say, standing behind you watching sees a blank screen or just, you know, a still image. So they can't see what you're playing, which is very weird. So hopefully they'll fix that in some future update, because you know, that's the whole point, isn't it, really, to be able to spectate these things. But still, you know, you can still play it yourself, which is great. And like I say, you can configure, you know, mostly what any game you want on these things. So that's brilliant. All right, so let's take a look at the movie room that's there. You're greeted with all this food. I wish I could eat it, but you can certainly throw them around. Look, whoa! This is great for food fights. There's cookies, there's cakes. That's awesome. And you see these tapes at the top here? You can configure them too into what you want. You can either put the URL address of, say, a YouTube video, which I'm going to show here, or you can do an MP4 as well. So from your, which is linked to a file on your hard drive. So yeah, this is one of my YouTube videos, which I hope you guys have watched.
Episode from
it's a good one.
And
I like it.
Today we're going to take a look at to see whether
somebody with a lower end computer, or
it's pretty clear too, the picture. I mean, I was quite surprised.
Can, enjoy virtual reality games.
So here's one of my MP4s, just a little footage of
to play these games,
flying my drone.
And it'd be a shame for them to miss out. Now, HTC and Oculus,
on the video recorder, you can actually pause and rewind, which is neat. Sometimes it's a bit of a challenge to get the tape out, but you know, this is where fingers would be handy, I think. So there you go, just throw it away, go over there, shove this baby in. And I think it also supports MKV files, so although I've heard that audio doesn't work so well, but certainly this is an MP4 and it works great. Now this would be a great setting, yeah, just to hang out and watch a movie. I suppose in real life you could just sit down and watch what you want. But it's so realistic. I know when my daughter had to look at this, she did try to sit down in one of the seats. Hey, there's that robot again. Let's see if I can pick him up and show him who's boss. Oh, he's having a spaz attack again. Where have you gone? Hey, calm down. He's having a bit of a tiz. He's flying all over the place. Come here. You're not. I think a Roomba's better than you. Alright, so we've had a look at the Neon Arcade. Let's have a look at the Classic. The Classic is, you know, the same as the Neon, really, although it is smaller. It's a lot smaller. You don't really have a bar area. You just have like you know, a seating area. It does have the 10-pin bowling. It still has lots of the machines. Like you saw on the other one, it doesn't have the air hockey. It's got, of course, the baskets here, and you can throw balls around. You can configure the music and have a disco. So as like the other one, the VHS tapes can be configured. Here, that video is playing on the TV, my YouTube video. It's great. So you have dartboards, like in the other one. This is the social sitting area.
Between the 770s.
Great. And I love it how the TV still plays in the background when you move around. I think that's pretty sweet.
The game Hollow Point.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it really. I haven't configured any machines in this arcade, so I think to sum up, it's a great game. You know, you can spend a long time configuring these machines, and once they got the multiplayer ironed out, I think you know, it'll be fantastic. So hope you enjoyed this video, and next I will show you how to you know, set it all up. Alright, to set this up, it's fairly straightforward. If you go to your library and open up the new Retro Arcade game there, and go click on the Community Hub, there's all kinds of notifications on patches and things they've done and things they've added to the game. And then they click on the guide. So you click on that, and it shows you quite a detailed method on how to do it all. So the ROMs, you'll need to find them on your own, which is not too hard. You can get them on the internet, and then you need to download and extract these. They call them libretto cores, which are basically the emulators. So you go to your Steam apps, Common, where the game is actually installed on your computer. You click on the new Retro Arcade content. Then you create a folder called emulators, and you extract those cores into that. Like I say, there's many sites you can go to get your ROMs from. This is one site I went to, and that's where I got my Donkey Kong Jungle game. So you just download the ROM, and then you'll just need to extract the downloaded ROMs into the content folder of the game. So you go back to the new arcade, into the content, and you put it into the ROMs folder. As you can see, I've got a few of them kicking around here. And you also get some artwork. So that's where you put them. So you can include poster artwork, which you can put around your arcade, and you can also, if you click on the arcade, put in various bits of artwork for the cartridges and the arcade games and stuff. Actually, it doesn't matter where you put them, as long as you just know where you put them. So there you go. There's some examples there. You can also put music in the music folder. So once you've got your artwork and music and videos installed, you've got to go to the new Retro Arcade Builder. So you open that up, and it brings you the interface where you can start installing and configuring your machine. So these are your arcade machines. It shows you on the map. That's those big cabinets. And first off, you put the game there, and double click the ROM to put that in. Then you decide what emulator you're going to use, and double click on that and put that in. And then you can change the game image to put that so you can change the artwork, and it takes you know, the image files. You can change the front panel art and the side panel art. So. And as you say, on the map there, it shows you where it is. It's pretty handy because you'll forget. So that's those, and then you can custom, say, the VHS tapes as well. And that's where I put a YouTube one there. You can see it's in the movie room there on the shelf. And then next to it is the in order another YouTube, and then the MP4 file that I put in. So, like I say, if you go to the community forum here, there's a good guide, and it's very detailed. Gives you step-by-step instructions on how to do things, points you even in the direction of where you can get ROMs. So, certainly, if you're new at the game, take a look at that. It's very helpful. So, sorry about the length on that video, but I wanted to give you a good idea of what the game's about, how to play, and how to get some of these ROMs and music and video files into the games, because if you just pick it up straight away, you'll be wondering what it's all about. So if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. So thanks again for watching. Bye now.